Hello Capricorn! Welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. My channel is still pretty new, just over a year old, so if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. If you've already subscribed, if you subscribe today, thank you all so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Subscribed or not, actually, you can't have a channel without viewers. For those of you who are new and don't know, I'm also an author. I'm writing a series. It's an action-adventure love story on superhero twin flames. It's called Perception, the Two Yet One, book 1 here. And I've read this book aloud live on Facebook, and I have uploaded all those videos here to YouTube for you to enjoy for free. Just know that book 2 is published and available. All the links that you need for my books are in the description box below, whether it's to purchase or to watch those videos. Also, if you would like a personal reading, the information to contact me is also in the description box below. So welcome back everyone. I will quickly describe what I'm doing here as I usually do each week. We just had the full moon yesterday, and as soon as I started to think about what my theme was going to be this week, it just came to mind automatically. It's going to be, what we're doing here is kind of focusing on what's happened since the Lion's Gate and the energies of this last full moon. The combination, it's just been very powerful. Humanity and the world has been going through some significant energetic changes in the last few years, okay? And so it's all very powerful, it's all very significant, but Spirit wants me to focus on these particular energies at this time, so we'll see what comes up. So we're using the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann, a tarot that I got for the summertime. I'll probably continue to use it even when it's not summer, but I got it because the sun card is how I feel during the summer. We'll be drawing one card from the White Light Oracle by Alana Fairchild and the artwork by A. Andrew Gonzalez. This is the deck that I used for the Lionsgate portal. And so I'm also going to pull a few cards, or however many come out, from the Moonology deck by Yasmin Boland, artwork by Nyx Rowan. Okay. Also, if I need to clarify, I'll use the Tarot of the Cloisters by Michelle Leavitt. Okay, so as a reader, I read minor arcana cards as messages about your free will. I read major arcana cards as messages about your divine blueprint. Your divine blueprint is the plan that you, as your higher self, wrote for your life before you incarnated, so that you would encounter and hopefully learn certain important lessons of life that, when learned, raise the vibration and wisdom encoded in your soul. It is possible to lower in vibration during a lifetime, but if you can manage to rise in vibration lifetime after lifetime, or even significantly during one lifetime, such as this lifetime, or then you can become what is called enlightened. I'm sorry, I got distracted by something. We call it enlightened, like Buddha, like Jesus, Thoth and Isis. We know that these people enacted, and enacted is wrong, affected a great deal of positive changes upon this planet. So when I'm looking at your major arcana cards, it's a lot like looking at your fate or destiny, but it isn't exactly because of the free will. There are times that things happen in our life that are just beyond our control. You know, we can't stop them, or we can't make it happen, or it just happens out of nowhere. And even in hindsight, you look at it and you know that you had absolutely no control over this situation. We do write them that way. We do write them into our divine blueprint that way. Those times are indicated to me by the Wheel of Fortune card, which you do not have. So let's get going. So I was also, when I opened up my decks to set them out, this was on top. And I remember putting it away with this on top, but it was just reminding me that this is what Spirit wanted me to do. And then right now I was shuffling and it ended on this. This is on the bottom of the deck, which is the new moon. But there was the full moon was also, the full moon in Leo was also there originally when I first started today. So boy, were they talking. Okay, so let's get started here. At the heart of everything right now, you've got water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. This is Cups, and this is the Three of Cups in the reverse. This is when you might be overindulging a little bit, okay? This, you might be being, even, well, you know, you can overindulge in a lot of stuff. What this means is celebration, hanging out with your friends, basically partying, you know what I mean? It's, it can be a reconciliation. So if this means no reconciliation, then that's what's up for you. But this also just means excessive pleasures, things that we, you know, you might have been partying too much in some way, whether that's drinking too much or smoking too much or eating too much or all the above or whatever. You, this is what you must be have you I just kind of feel like maybe this weekend you did a little too much getting down. Getting down, you know, like partying. Now this is the energy that is crossing that, and it's always red right side up. And I just, as soon as I saw this, I feel like you got a new idea. That's exactly what I heard. You got this new idea. Um, So that might be just for one of you, maybe, or I'm not sure, but because this is the Ace of Wands is in, it's always in a new beginning. Every single ace is a new beginning, an opportunity from the universe. This could be a child as well sometimes, but wow. So maybe you got drunk and accidentally got pregnant, but um, this is I'm just feeling like this is yeah, it's like a new idea. You were inspired by something, and possibly even through your pineal gland. Maybe it came to you in a dream or something. Because look at all this purple right here, you know? Cups has to do with intuition. It has to do with the pineal gland. Look at all this purple in here. So there's a lot of red and hardly any purple in here, but I mean, there is some. And I just feel like, yeah, you got some sort of inspiration uh, from the during this. I want to say weekend, like the 3 is the 3 days or something. But you got a really good idea. What's at the root of all this is this is the wounded warrior energy. Okay, so this is the fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This wounded warrior, maybe that's why you were overindulging. You may have gone through a lot in your life, okay? Because this is what I'm getting right off the bat. I mean, here's another wand. So 10 of Wands is burden, overburdened, okay? So yeah, I feel this, a lot of this is why you were overindulging, because you've gone through a lot in your life. You may have a lot of wounds, but the thing about this card is that this warrior won all these battles. You may have a lot of trauma in your past, but Spirit wants you to know that you won all these battles here, Capricorn. They might haunt you, and you may be overindulging because of them. But Spirit is like, but you won. You came out victorious. You defeated all of these. And guess what? Now you're so experienced as a person, as a warrior, that you can take anybody down who comes at you. You, or not that way, you know, I don't want you to be like beating people down or anything. What this means is you can deal with any challenge that comes towards you. The only thing is that you might be a little defensive with others, not letting them get close to you. This looks like a fence. This, you're like, yeah, I was able to deal with all these things, but these are also the things that keep me away from others. The reason why I stay away from them. The reason why I keep to myself. Boy, I have not gotten that from this card like ever. This is what's going on. This is your recent past that's moving out of your life at this time. And here's more wands. Okay, what? Okay, this whole cross right here, this is called the cross. This whole cross is fire and water. Fire, 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 water, and water, and fire. Wow. Okay, so like fire and water, fire and ice, because of the swords over here. Interesting. Now, the Four of Wands in the reverse is basically the Four of Wands upright. It's one of those magical cards like the Sun, where it just kind of means the same thing, whether it's upside down or not. This is 1111, you know, twin flame energy. This is like halfway to marriage sometimes. This is it's a celebration. Okay, you went to a celebration. You may have gone to a wedding. You may have gone to, I don't know, some kind of celebration. It could have been like a barbecue or something, and you overdid it a little bit because um, this means the same thing, but in the reverse, it also carries this energy of there may have been differences of opinion. Maybe that's what this was, your opinion. You were at this party, you gave your opinion, and maybe it wasn't well received. And because you're so used to people picking at you, you overindulged. Alrighty. So as a reader, these next two cards here are future cards. Yeah, I'm going to get them both. All right, so it looks like you're going to be talking to somebody who is the king of your heart. That's what I feel. When I get the king or queen of cups, I feel like this person is the king or queen of your heart. And this can be a woman too. It's just that these are the king of cups is the personality that spirit wanted to come through here. Eight of wands is about communication. You know, fire is like electricity. I always say that about this card. So communication and fire together is basically like electronic communication, emails and texts and all kinds of stuff like that, phone calls even. But this person is a mature person though, okay? Whether they're mature emotionally or physically or even both, this is mature. This is boss energy. This is person you can that you can confide in. This is possibly a Pisces. You could be you know, in love with a Pisces, but that's the water is also Cancer and Scorpio. It could be one of those as well. But this is fast, very fast communication. This is very fast movement. If this isn't communication, this is fast movement. Very, very quick, very, very passionate. Okay, very energetic, because fire is energy. This like something could just all of a sudden burst, you know, into this big conversation, and it could be with this person, or this could be the result of this conversation. I'm not sure. Let me fill this out. This person is very sensitive. This person feels, look, okay, so what I'm getting drawn to is this burst of energy from the center of this card here. Notice that you have that same kind of burst of energy, and it emits from his heart. Okay, so I feel like, okay, so this person is going to be speaking from their heart to you. You're going to have a heart-to-heart conversation. Okay, thank you. Heart-to-heart conversation, and I don't know how deep it's going to get, because this looks pretty shallow right here, doesn't it? Maybe it won't be a really, really deep conversation, but it's definitely coming from the heart. And so this could be your father or a father figure, okay? This is a masculine energy, whether it's a woman or not. This would be a very strong boss energy. This can be, this is definitely somebody who's very fair and really cares about other people's feelings. Okay, so I don't feel like this conversation is going to really have any sharp words or anything. I feel like this person is going to be speaking from their heart. And since this is very passionate, you may be talking to each other very quickly. Okay, maybe catching up, or maybe explaining what happened here. Or, you know, if this is your father, perhaps this is you finally getting this out, because this is the 8 of Wands and this is the 9 of Wands. This is like a progression. They, you know, 8 and 9, they go together. And so, you know, maybe you're finally telling this father figure how you have been feeling like this, because you've realized that you're defensive because of this person, maybe. Or this could be a love, because that's what I feel like. This person is the king or queen of your heart. This could be a love relationship where you have the past has made you feel defensive, and you know, maybe you overindulged here a little bit when it came to you know, putting in your ideas, or somebody spoke of their idea perhaps, and then maybe it just turned out to be too much and you overdid it or something here. Let me know how this resonates with you. I would really love to know how this resonates with you. But this is definitely a conversation from the heart. And this is someone that you, this is love. The cups is love. This is about love, whether it's a father figure or not. And, you know, when I first put him down, I even felt like this person may resemble this person if it's a man. Nope, even if it's a woman, they just said, what? Well, what? I don't know. I just say what comes to mind. Okay, so this is your hope, and this is kind of a strange hope. Now, this person is the Page of Swords. This person, I mean, what I get from this Page of Swords is they have a lot of ideas. This is a thinker. This is somebody who is very curious about life and can learn a lot. Sword energy is logic, it's mind energy, it's intelligence. This would be a very intelligent person. And look at how she's got to me, you know, light bulbs are ideas. It's like she's got all these ideas. And then that is what came up here. Like, you know, you had this idea. So, you know, there's this energy of there's all these ideas, but this one is a good one perhaps, and this caused a fire. This started a fire somehow. Now, for you, this is your wish card, by the way. This is in the reverse. So the Page of Swords is also like a supervisor, somebody who has the authority to watch over and report back to like the boss. You know, I don't see the King of Swords here or anything, so I don't know if that's really what's going on with this, but this would be this is a lot of the times this is a spying type of energy. So maybe you're hoping that nobody is spying on you, but the thing is here that the Page of Swords in the reverse is still that type of spying, but it's not the good kind. And this is also when somebody is quick to criticize you, which leads to an offense. So as a hope card, I don't know what that's about here, because that sounds kind of like what may have happened here. That's what I was feeling, like somebody may have been quick to criticize an idea, and you got defensive, or somebody got defensive, and somebody overdid it at a party. Let me just get a clarifier, because I don't think that you're hoping for that. What is this? Sometimes people don't know what to hope, or they don't have hopes, and this can be Spirit's way of saying that. Like you may have given up hope or something, or this is confusing to me. So you may know what it is. You might be watching this video right now going, yeah, I know what that is, Allison. I know why it's confusing, but you don't. Oh, come on, guys. Come on, cards. They're so slippery. They like to just fly everywhere, which is one of the reasons I like to use them to clarify, because they pop out pretty easy. All right. So what's up with this hope as a page in the reverse for Capricorn Spirit? Thank you. King of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay. So here's what I'm feeling. I think that you're hoping that when you talk to this person, this king, because you love this king very much, this is definitely a masculine energy. This could very well be an actual man. I think that you're hoping that they won't criticize you when you speak to them. Because the King of Pentacles is very kind and generous. So, yeah, this was Spirit's way of saying that you kind of know that you need to have this conversation with this masculine energy. And so you're hoping that they will be generous with you, because you're hoping that they won't criticize you, or maybe you criticized them, and you're hoping they'll be generous with some forgiveness. Because right now, yeah, nope. I think they criticized you. Yeah, they criticized you, because I'm pretty sure this is why you got defensive, which is why you overdid it at this party, because this is your current situation right here. This is your current state of being, and you feel stabbed in the back. Yeah, you were stabbed in the back. You feel betrayed. You felt like this person is not loyal. Look at how she's standing there. I feel like you feel alone, like this wounded warrior. You're just like, it's like she's looking off into the distance, just like wondering, why did that even happen? Why does this have to happen to me? What could I do about this? Yeah, I can continue to be defensive and I can continue to keep fighting, but logically, how can I stop this? Because it really hurts. Your fear is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is, if you live with this person, you may be afraid that you have to move. You may be afraid that you have to change your residence, because this is what the Knight of Wands means, because this is a movement card. Okay, all knights bring changes. Well, she looks pretty happy though, because this is a Sagittarius energy, and that's the free spirit. So, I don't know, I just kind of feel like this is, you may not want to move. You may not want to have a certain change. You're afraid of a change. There's a lot of wands here. You've got 2 swords and only, okay, you do have pentacles up here. Let's go ahead and see what's up with this Knight of Wands. Let's get just another card and see what's up with it. Be nice, you guys. I don't even really try to do that whole thing anymore. Flip them, and look at what it's doing. Oh my, yeah. Let's just do that. Whoop. Oh, okay, forget it. I just realized there's one sitting right there. Oh, yeah, Five of Cups. This is mourning. Yeah, this would be mourning a loss. So yeah, moving on from something, like you would, you might be losing your home. If you feel like you have to move, you might, if you live with this person, whether they're like a parent or not, I'm pretty sure that's what you don't want. You don't want to continue to, you're afraid of mourning a loss. And so since this is moving, this would be a loss of a steady home, I'm thinking. It'd be the loss of your home, the loss of something that you built up, maybe even for 5 years or more. But you've got this Two of Cups behind you. Always remember, when you've got the Five of Cups and you're mourning about the past, what went down in the past. Oh, whoa, you guys, check that out. Look. Three of Cups in the reverse. Three of Cups dumped out. Three of Cups dumped out. Okay, so whatever this was has got you scared. You don't want this again. Maybe you got like really, really, maybe you were like throwing up or blackout drunk or something really didn't, this was not good. This wasn't even laughable. I'm thinking you went through it, man. But there's the Two of Cups sitting right there. And, well, let's do this one next. This is your potential outcome, okay? So I feel like you're not going to be making a decision anytime soon. This is being off balance and waffling back and forth, This is where you can't make a decision. But when it's in the reverse, this talks about, I'm not going to do that though, but this is about breaking free from a partnership, or also lessening of your work or your responsibilities. And sometimes it has to do with looking like you're happy when you're not. So you're going to be breaking free from a relationship. That's what I feel. Also, we have this here. Okay. So this is saying basically, wow, that those Two of Cups are not left. They're not there. Your Two of Cups are also dumped. This relationship is you may be leaving this. This is the underlying energy of the whole thing. This is a separation. But this is minor. This is a temporary setback. Okay? Or this is a love that wasn't really real. Here's the thing though. Right now, because of, look at this. This is discontinuing a relationship. This is also being apart. But unlike the Lovers, where it's like a divorce or something, the Two of Cups is really about having a lover's tiff, like a minor dispute. So I feel like, yeah, you may have had an argument with this person, and right now you may break up or not be seeing eye to eye with them. But notice how this person is in the right side up energy. If you were going to have a negative conversation with this person, I would expect this person to be this way. Whatever is going on here, there is a lot of emotion and passion shaping this whole thing. So how does this relate to Lionsgate? Well, you know, in the Thoth deck, this card is called Strength. And Strength in the major arcana is the lion. It's Leo. So I feel like if there's any card here speaking to that, it's this. This is what the Lionsgate energy is trying to help you with. Don't be so defensive that you're being away from people, or you might get so defensive with people that you have these arguments, this whole defensive attitude, perhaps because you've been wounded. These wounds require healing, or this is what you're going to get for the rest of your life. We need to heal our wounds instead of hiding behind them or using them as reasons to not be around people. Just saying, okay, that happened, I won't do that again, or that happened, so I'm not talking to that person again. And just, because at the end of your life, what are you going to have? And also, what have you learned? We need to learn during our lifetime, not learn to be afraid, not learn to not engage. We come here to learn how to be strong, how to heal, how to deal with things. I think that Earth is a lot like a kindergarten or something, or like when birds are teaching their babies to fly. If we're going to navigate the universe, first we need to learn how to navigate ourselves in this kindergarten that we call Earth. All right, let's get your clarification cards here, your oracle cards rather. I'm putting the clarification cards away. Okie dokie. Let's get the moonologies out first. Okay, thank you. Can I have like at least one more card for Capricorn? No? Okay, I'll deal with it. Let's see what we get from the White Light Oracle. Okay, what card is meant for Capricorn? Thank you. There's two of them, so I'll take this one on the top. Alrighty, Soul of Polluti, 741 Hertz. Interesting. Communication is the key here. Okay. New moon in Gemini. Okay, Gemini is in May and June, so Gemini season is over. However, this may have something to do with the last new moon in Gemini or coming new moon in Gemini. Still, the new moon reference to me is still talking about the Lionsgate energy as well. So, because this is, fire energy. something about Gemini here, like it's saying that you're a lot like this person, like twins or something, and maybe that's why you have a hard time with your communication. Are you twin flames? This is the 1111 card. This is the card for twin flames. Yes, it's for celebration, but it's also a twin flame card. Communication is key here, Capricorn. Communication, not fighting. True communication, generous communication, kind communication, loving, grounded communication. You know what I mean? This person is a confidant. So maybe this person is someone that you're going to confide in first. But I feel very much there's going to be communication coming from the heart. Maybe this is your energy, but this person is going to be talking a lot and passionately from the heart. You may not like what they have to say because you may go the other way, but I just kind of feel like it's not really over forever. Maybe you just need some space. Okay, so 1 and 9 equals 10, which is 19. Solve polluti. Now, 10 is an ending, so I feel like this is really, maybe this is going to speak about how this is all going to end for you. I've never gotten this particular card for any reading, so I'm interested to see what it has to say, if it really is what I just said, how things are going to end here for you. Okay. Okay. It is just, I mean, spirit is so magical. These readings are just so magical to me. It's just so obvious that spirit is here and trying to guide you and me. Solve polluti, 741 Hertz. Tune into your heart, and you will be able to find your way through any negative or toxic situation. Right? That's exactly what we're talking about here. This defensiveness, wounded warrior, because of you've been involved in a toxic relationship where you've had to fight a lot of battles. Speaking from the heart is going to be done here. Speaking from the heart. Communication is key. Holy moly. Let's keep going. Alrighty. Engage in self-healing and space clearing. That whole Knight of Wands. Commit to regular practices that help you connect to your inner light. Okay, so I feel like this is also you meditating. That's not usually something that I would get from an Ace of Wands, but Wands fire energy is also spirit. And this looks like it's right, I mean, her third eye is actually right there, but it's connected. This looks like, like the tongue of fire. You ever heard of that in the Bible where everybody was praying or hanging out with Jesus and everybody had tongues of fire on their head? What do you think that fire was? Well, it's spirit, right? So, and this tear, I've been looking at this, but I didn't feel like this was sadness so much. But apparently there's some pain going on here. But what I'm feeling from this tear right now is the connection from spirit. When you finally get there, when you really develop your intuition to where you can start really hearing spirit and knowing what spirit wants you to do, it's going to bring tears to your eyes because you will be so grateful. Maybe this conversation from the heart will do the same. Take time to clean your heart and mind of negativity by focusing on the divine beings that bring joy to your heart. I'm going to say that again. Take time to clean your heart and mind of negativity by focusing on the divine beings that bring joy to your heart. So this is also your negativity of the mind. This would be the someone being quick to criticize, which leads to offense and discord and lack of cooperation from other people. Okay, this is when this isn't good spying. This is the bad spying. So this right there. This King of Pentacles is now, it's saying, you need to bring joy to your heart. So take time to clean your heart and your mind of negativity by focusing on the divine beings that bring joy to your heart. Well, this person is generous and kind. So whoever this is, or maybe this is a part of you that you could focus on. It is appropriate for you to desire your own personal and sacred space and access it daily. Okay? Now, let's turn the page here. We live in an age of heightened environmental, emotional, and spiritual pollution. Wow. During such a world age, it takes more work to experience clarity, purity, and originality. This is what I've been saying. This time in human history, we're dealing with a lot of programming. We're dealing with a lot of what I was saying in the last reading that I did, which was a lot of the same message, is that everything is changing on our planet right now. And that means everything is changing for human beings as well. Their daily life and how we see things, it's all changing because this toxic, narcissistic way of life it needs to go. I realized by my own personal journey for healing my own pollution of what I'm taught and how I should think and what people think I should do, and the way we live is currently everything right now. The one energy that is in charge of how people are living mostly across the planet is that distorted masculine, distorted feminine energy that is all about listening to others instead of listening to your own heart and instead of listening to spirit. Everything is changing right now. So one by one, we have to depollute our mind, body, and spirit. Nobody else can do it for us. They're showing me this picture. Look at her forehead right there. See that oval? See, it's not even on her third eye. Her third eye would be right there. Okay? That is exactly like this. This is, you see what I'm saying? This is this connection to spirit. Spirit wants us to listen to spirit and not to other people anymore. Okay, everything's changing. We all are connecting to spirit more and more, and we all have to be more independent instead of codependent. And that's the type, codependency and being controlling and being combative and all that toxic energy is we're all trying to clear ourselves of it. We can only do it for ourselves. No one else can clear us from this energy. So this is why everybody's going through this. Okay, so often the bulk of our challenge is simply warding off further negative influences. Simply warding off other negative influences and attempting to dislodge the toxins permeating our energy field psychologically, physically, and emotionally. The onslaught continues with chemical toxin in foods, polluted oceans which contaminate sea life, and the bombardment of electromagnetic radiation. When technological development lacks commensurate wisdom, Such is the current case. Progress contains a shadow side of harm to our planet and her creatures, including us humans. What? Let me read that again. When technological development lacks commensurate wisdom, such is the current case. Progress contains a shadow side of harm to our planet and her creatures, including us humans. Oh. Higher beings are lovingly and faithfully working to assist souls in their transition from fear to a love-based inner orientation and to become strong enough to ward off further negative influences and reverse the toxic culture within themselves and our world. See? A shift is available for hearts willing to exchange the constant battle with relentless negativity for being a source of light, love, and peaceful abiding on this planet. When these hearts reside in an inner place of purity, they are able to bring unconditional love and spacious primordial wisdom into our world for the spiritual benefit of all beings. With their positive enthusiasm for the healing for all beings, they can do much good in the world. To be around such hearts instills peace and relaxation, hopefulness and vitality within the soul. The frequency of 741 Hertz cleans things up. Solve polluti is a Latin expression which means to clear pollutants and toxins. This frequency focuses on clearing, freeing the hold of negativity and allowing the natural way of bright, beautiful manifestation to unfold. This frequency works to clear infections and electromagnetic radiation from the body. It also attunes one to the harmonics of the quantum field, the reorganizing principle of the higher self, which knows what you are and how to dislodge and disengage from that which is inauthentic and obstructive to your radiant being. When this oracle appears in a reading, it is a call to clear yourself and your space in ways that feel affirming, inspiring, and beautiful for you. Trust that no matter how much gunk the ego-driven actions of humans might generate, it is no match for the power of spirit at play in willing human hearts. May all such hearts join with spirit and with each other to clear and bless all creatures for the greatest good. So like I said, one by one, we're all healing so that we can, if once we all heal our wounded warrior inside, then, I always tell people, one by one, get on your path, get on your spiritual path, do your healing, clear out the toxicity, clear out the negativity, clear it all, and we're one more person closer to a healed world. Because like I said, nobody can heal you. We go to doctors, we go to psychologists, and we expect them to heal us. But really, the only ones that can really help, that can really heal us is ourselves. How much control do you have over this situation? And I can gauge that by the number of major arcana to minor arcana. And you have no major arcana. So this is completely in your control, Capricorn. Now, speaking from the heart and possibly ending this partnership for a while, I feel like this isn't permanent. I don't know why. I just don't. Because when people speak from the heart and when they're concerned about how others feel, when they care about others' feelings, then things get worked out. So this is how things have been changing things for you since the Lion's Gate. This is the energy, the powerful energy that is of the full moon that we just had, which is pushing healing in you. Okay? Thanks for watching. See you next time.